Hi everyone, I'm Tonia and I am making my first YouTube video. I'm doing Weight Watchers and I've lost about 40 pounds. I have done that doing the online version. I'm with the Blue Plan. I started back when it was freestyle. I am a school librarian and when we went back to school, one of my coworkers said she was doing Weight Watchers and I said, okay, let's do Weight Watchers. So that's when I started at the beginning of the school year and it's been a lot of fun. Really, YouTube is the reason I feel like I've been so successful. There are a lot of people that I watch, I get ideas from. One of the first ones was Amanda at RIP Fat Girl, who is now evolving. And I got a lot of great ideas. In fact, my very first menu item for the week, which is Sunday, is Sloppy Joe, which I got from her. That's part of the Sloppy Joe sauce over here and the GQs that she puts in. She used the hickory. Now she says she really doesn't like the hickory, but that Sloppy Joe mix that she did with the hickory that now I do for all of our meals, it's almost at least every other week thing, if not weekly, and I can make it double and then put it in the freezer, and it's so good. My guys love it and I love it. I am married and my husband really likes it. I have a 17-year-old son who's a senior in high school. He loves it, so it's definitely one of those things that we eat pretty often. On Tuesday, that was Sunday. So on Monday this week we're gonna have pot roast, and that is part of our the haul that you'll see later. And then on Tuesday we're gonna have French onion chicken bake. And that is by Pound Dropper. I have never made that one before, so I hope it's good. I got the idea from, not from Pound Dropper, somebody else that did Pound Dropper's recipe. I'm trying to think of who it was. I think I saw it on Instagram and I said, that looks really good. So I kind of took their two things together. Anyway. So, and then on Wednesday, I'm going to have nuggets and fries, and that's the nuggets that are from Walmart. Let's see if they're on top here. The Southern chicken bites with the one with the little. Anyways, they taste a lot like Chick-fil-A. They're really good, and we're gonna have that with just some Trader Joe's French fries, which are also absolutely delicious. And that wasn't from my haul today, but I had forgotten to get it back out of my freezer. So you won't see that in the haul, but that was part of it. So on Thursday, we're gonna make garlic shrimp and mushroom spaghetti. That's also from Amanda. I add the shrimp into it, but Amanda Lewis, she didn't have it in that day. Anyways, I always make it with shrimp. It's really good. It's got a little bit of a kick. So I did have to cut back a little bit on the red pepper flakes. And then on Friday, another one of our almost weekly, every other week, easy meals, and something we absolutely love, our tater tot casserole. And it's really, really good. And anyway, let's see. And then breakfast this week are blueberry bakes. So they've been all over YouTube lately. Who made me really want them is Joan at Joan's Pointed Plate. She has a great recipe. And Planning is Healthy. Christy over at Planning is Healthy. She did them recently. I'm looking forward to making that. I know I made the chocolate chip one last week and it was good, except for the chocolate chip. I wasn't really a fan of those dark chocolate Lily's. I mean, it was all right, but I'm not much chocolate. And then egg bake, that's what I had been making for most since I started. And the blueberry bake, the chocolate bake last week was good, but I don't feel like it held me over quite as much as the egg bake. So I'm actually going to make both this week, and I'm going to give half the serving. So I know it's 4 servings for the 4 servings, 4 points for the blueberry bake and 4 for the egg bake. And so what I'm going to do is just do half and half of that. And then this week for my lunch, I've seen this several times on Fit and Frugal Ash's videos. And then I saw it on her Instagram and I said I have got to try her adult snackable. So I picked up the Ritz crackers, but I also am going to use the Joseph's pita and see if I like that, because these are 1 point and I can make a whole lot of them. And if you look at my Instagram, where I cut them, you can see how much it is, but maybe I'll do a video with how I do that. And then I also like these, I got this quesadilla maker at, we have this place called the Restore, which is, you know, fundraiser for Habitat for Humanity, and I bought the quesadilla maker for $5. So if you take the Joseph's and you just cut around the rim and make it so it's a top and bottom, these make it delicious. I mean, I like it better than any of the other wraps that I use, any of the Olay. And if you use Olay, it's 1 point for each side, whereas this is 1 point for the whole thing. So it really, really is great bang for your buck. So I got sidetracked off of my lunches, but I'm really excited about the easy lunch, not having to prep a whole lot for it. And my son seems excited about it too. He's doing Weight Watchers with me, kind of on and off, but anyways, it's always better to just have a plan and to be healthy. So I guess that's it. That's what I'm going to eat this week. It is here on this fabulous sheet of paper that I asked for Christmas. I've been wanting to do this video for a long time, but I always felt like my kitchen was a mess. I didn't know what was in my fridge. You know, it was hard to plan. And so no promises on how long I will, how many videos I'll put up, anything like that. But I did yesterday go through my freezer and I started writing everything down. I took it all out. I cleaned out the freezer, and then I just said, oh, I'll just take a picture. That will help me with all my planning. So a lot of this is just trying to use what I have in my freezer. So I had a lot of shrimp in there. Anyways, maybe I might put that up there so you can kind of see what all I had in my freezer. It was a lot. Crazy. So I really need to plan some things around that. Anyways, I look forward to being more accountable by putting everything online, being support for others, and just spreading the ideas. I would like to, this is what I would like to do. So I'd like to maybe do the grocery hauls when I, you know, my once a week grocery hauls, and then do a weigh-in kind of video, but not really. I'll probably just put that on with one of the others. But once a week when I'm cooking something new, like this week I'm doing that French onion chicken bake, maybe doing that one as a like cook with me day, and then maybe eat with me day. So that would be 3. Like, so good. All right, so let's get this grocery haul started. So dinner tonight is the pot roast, and then here's for my lunches. Thank you. And over here we have our Laughing Cow Halo for my husband. I tried this for the first time last week. It's from Aldi, and it was so good. Snack piece goes lunches. This is for my husband. Broccoli is just a great side for anything. I love the hash browns at Trader Joe's, and these eggs, and that's from Jen from Jen's Journey Weight Loss, and the maple chicken breakfast sausage. These are 1 point each. This you can have 3. It's 3 ounces for one. I mean, yeah, for 2 points. And the Laughing Cow, of course, is 1 per 1. And I'm not sure about the ice cream, but I'll check on that. So here is the frozen selection. Me and my son are going to share this for our lunches. For the, what do we call that? The low-fat Ritz crackers, Laughing Cow cheese, and slices of ham, thanks to Fit and Frugal Ash. All right, I'm going to get this stuff put away. All right, so here's my haul from Walmart, grocery pickup, and our Walmart is next to Trader Joe's, so I went to Trader Joe's before we did the pickup. So, it's all kind of mixed in, but at Trader Joe's, they have this hand soap that I absolutely love. The Skinny Pop and the Pop Chips are for my son's lunches. We love these. Well, I wanted Envy apples, but these are Honey Crisp. They'll do. I wanted some avocado toast one morning, sour cream. We've got some beans to go with the 2 soups that I'm going to make, and the tomatoes. For losing my words, but I wanted to have this for the chicken tenders we're going to have, I think, on Wednesday. And this is for a dessert, the caramel, the lavish bread. I've been making these things at work for quesadillas with this quesadilla maker, and I was trying different breads. I've never tried this, but I bought the Joseph pitas. I really like those. They work perfect. So I had bought this at the same time because I couldn't find the pitas. So that's just kind of here. Bananas, more apples, Nature's Own bread for my husband. Good seed thin slice for me and my son. Oh, here's the Joseph pita that I finally had in this trip. I really like to, you can check out my Instagram, but I really like to make these into little chips and have them with salsa. They're really easy to do. Oven baked cheese bites from Trader Joe's. I really like these on soups and salad, and you can have 5 things for 1 smart point. The Kodiak cakes are for breakfast. This is the buttermilk, although I think I already have some of the banana, what is it? Let's see. Having trouble finding my words, I guess, being first video here. Let's see. So I have the blueberry. That's what it is. I have the blueberry here. And I also have actually the blueberry lemon. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to make, but it's actually going to be one of these two because I actually have blueberry in the fridge from last week. So the creamy Alfredo, that was because I saw that in a video online, YouTube, with, or Sophie, excuse me. So, the miso soup is really good, and with the wontons, which I already had, so I didn't have to buy any more of that. Everybody's talking about the Reese's Puffs. Not that I really need this. In all honesty, I'll probably only have one of these because my son will eat it. And then the Ritz crackers to go with my lunches for this week. And so it's really not a whole lot. These were from Aldi's a couple bit ago. And if you look at my Instagram, I've been making that with the whipped peanut butter, which I thought I bought. So not sure where that is. I got this hand soap at TJ Maxx earlier in the week. It was so great. It smells so good. I love it. And then this these little containers to hold my dressings. Got that at TJ Maxx too for $2.99. You can't beat that. So I guess it seems like I've got a whole lot more. And I got these chips just in case, because that's my weakness. That's it. All right, so it's the end of my day. My 3-day weekend is about to end. I am cooking my breakfast for the week. I have in the oven the, let's see, the blueberry breakfast bake, and it smells really good, so hopefully that's going to be as delicious as, this is the third time I've made a breakfast bake, and the first one tasted really good, but I didn't put any baking powder in it, and it kind of came out, didn't seem like it cooked, but it did, but it was still kind of mushy. So the next time I used 3 teaspoons of baking powder, and it was so fluffy that it seemed a little dry. So I trying 1 teaspoon this time. We'll see if it tastes better. And this time it's blueberries. I didn't really like the Lily's chocolate from my previous one. This is really hard because I can't, this YouTube thing is really hard because I don't really remember what I said earlier, but it's time to close this out, and I really hope that everyone will follow me. This is something that I think will help keep me accountable. I like talking about it, and maybe this will keep me from driving my friends and family nuts from talking about it. I have lost 40 pounds and I really want to lose more. Have, let's see, my mini goal is to get to 199, which I'm not far from that now. And then after that, I think it's gonna be 180, but maybe 175, because I really feel like I can do this. I'm at 23 points on blue, and that's as low as you can go. So I already know I can eat that way. I just have to now stick with it and make this a lifestyle, as we all know. And doing this, I think, will inspire me to really stay focused. I think the hardest thing for me is sticking to a meal plan. I get really like what I'm in the mood for to eat, and so I'll switch it up. Just like, for example, today was supposed to be pot roast. For some reason I got really tired, so I took a nap. When I woke up it was like 6 p.m. and it needed to be, you know, pot roast takes a while. So even though I do it in the Instant Pot, so it doesn't take as long, but that would have had us eating way too late. So I, plus Jordan has Boy Scouts, that's my son, 17, and it definitely just wouldn't have been done. So I turned around and made the chicken, I think I showed you guys earlier, the Walmart chicken that is with the pickle on it, and then the fries from Trader Joe's, which are really good, and some mixed veggies. Anyways, you can go to my Instagram, or maybe I'm good enough for this, maybe I'll put a picture here or wherever I can put it. But I will also post that on Instagram. So hopefully click subscribe, and make sure you do the bell so that you can follow me, and run over to Instagram, follow me there, and see you next time. Thanks.